welcome 2019 Rocky Mountain Light the Night Honored Hero, Lilian Schaffer, and I want to hear it from her tent over there too.
Hi everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. My name is Lilian Schaffer, and I am a 19-year-old student at the University of Denver and lymphoma survivor, as well as this year's Honored Hero for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's 2019 Light the Night Walk. It's incredibly gratifying to be surrounded by so many other heroes tonight, including the survivors with the white lanterns, who beat cancer or are currently fighting it, and those with red lanterns, who provide support to help people like me live. It is also wonderful to have those with gold lanterns joining us as well, honoring those who have been lost to this terrible disease. We are all part of a very powerful community of heroes working with LLS to help those fighting blood cancer. I was first indoctrinated into the blood cancer community when I was diagnosed with stage 2B bulk Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2017, just a few weeks into my senior year of high school. For 6 months prior, I had endured a horrendous period of suffering and misdiagnosis due to the fact that there wasn't enough awareness for the symptoms of Hodgkin's lymphoma. I visited a dozen doctors, yet not one could give me a diagnosis. I was extremely itchy and had fevers, a cough, night sweats, dizziness, hair loss, and more. In that state, I had to start my senior year of high school, ride my horses, and take the SAT, even though the itching meant I would be up for 40 hours at a time and couldn't wear normal clothing. When I was finally diagnosed, I was shocked to find out I had cancer, even though I was so ill. You just never think it could happen to you until it actually does. Because of the delay in receiving a diagnosis, my cancer had spread and I required a more aggressive treatment plan. The 7 months following my diagnosis were filled with chemotherapy and steroid treatments almost daily, countless scans, 3 surgeries, and 3 weeks of radiation. Throughout treatment, I continued to ride my horses, work out, and attend school, going on to graduate with my class that spring. On July 11, 2018, I was finally declared in remission from cancer. I attended my first Light the Night walk just 2 months after being declared in remission last year. It was breathtaking to see the enormous amount of people gathered in this park, because until that moment I had had no idea how many other people had been impacted by cancer as well. As I'm standing here today, it's just as magical to see everyone gather here for this special cause as it was last year. All of us here tonight have been or will be touched by cancer in some way, and it is so important that we keep fighting with LLS to help fund the research for more effective and less harmful treatments, promote awareness in order to make quicker diagnoses, and support patients and their families along the way. Given the excessive amount of suffering I endured while doctors searched for a diagnosis and the severity of my treatments as a result, it is my mission to help ensure that others do not have the same experience. Thank you again for being here to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and the cancer community. Together we can bring real change and save lives. Thank you.
I love her. We practiced together this afternoon. We had a good practice, Lilian. That was awesome. Thank you, Lilian, for sharing your story. You have such a wonderful family and friends back there in the tent. I went to meet them. What a great support system. Love you guys. Lilian's family, if you can hear.